All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We're talking about Evie having a tantrum. She's doing fine. She's sprawled on the floor here, but she likes whenever I start streaming or recording, she likes to go, "Oh, playtime for Evie," and it's it's always at the exact moment that it can't be playtime for Evie. She is a master of finding the most inopportune time to want to be the center of attention. So she may be in the background screaming. I will play with her afterwards. She did not ask me. Oh, thank you for the resub, Calamari. She doesn't ask me for playtime until I'm in the middle of something that I can't stop. So she is just fine. But yes, indeed. Let us go ahead. We'll get started here. I don't think we have a... Hun, please, I don't want to do this. I don't know if you can hear her wailing in the background as if she is on the brink of death. I have often joked about needing to get this cat a Victorian fainting couch because that is the level of drama that we reach on a regular day-to-day basis. But I was gonna say, I don't know if today's will be a full stream or not because we're pretty close to the end of the litter, so it might be a little shorter than usual. We will see. But yes, indeed, too, it is also September, so subs are, I think, 20 to 30% off depending on how many you get, because you can also resub for several months at a time, and I think the discount gets increasingly better. So if you've been wanting to sub, you're wanting to resub, now is a great time to do it because it'll be a little cheaper than normal, and we're having a WolfQuest community event on this Saturday at 2 p.m. in Central Time. Man, I keep coming so close to saying Pacific. It's not Pacific anymore. It's Central Time. But we're very, very close to that, and hopefully we'll be having another one later in the month too. But I'm gonna go ahead and sleep through the night here with Hurricane. We'll see what happens come morning. Oh my goodness. Sunset, I think, probably is. She was also just sick, so that would support the theory of her being a runt, but we'll see officially. Yeah, do you guys hear her in the background occasionally just letting out the most dramatic wail? This cat, I swear, it's... She likes to act as if she's neglected, and she's not. It's just... Cats are like this. Ma'am? Ma'am? Do you hear her banging on my closet door? Honey. Honey. You could have asked me to play at any time leading up to this. And you do this as I'm starting stream. Why do you do these things? Come here. You don't want to be pet? You want to stand in the corner and scream? Oh my goodness. Do you hear the scratching? Do you hear the scratching? We're gonna continue. She is fine, you guys. She is absolutely fine. She just wants to be the center of attention at all times, and if not, she will scream. So, yep, dig, 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 dig. It's the one closet she's not allowed to, like, so, okay, so this cat, when I tell you my cat lives in the closet, that sounds terrible, but it's entirely voluntary. My cat lives in a box in the closet, not for lack of other options. She is allowed on my bed, she is allowed on my couch. There is a special shelf that has a blanket on it that I put there specifically so she can sit there, but no, she picked one of the boxes that was left over from packing in my closet, and she sleeps there, and she lives there most of the day when she's not out here wanting attention. So she lives in a box in my closet entirely voluntarily. I only had one closet. I have two here. I had one back in California. She spent the entirety of my stay there trying to break into it, and it was the closet with things that are not allowed for Evie, so I couldn't let her break into the closet. I'm gonna go hunt, by the way. Did Typhoon? I guess Typhoon got impatient of waiting for me to deal with my cat in real life. Alright, let's go catch up with him here. But yeah, I have 2 closets here. She has an entire huge closet. Like, this is one of the biggest closets that I've ever seen. She has an entire closet that is the Evie cave. And yet she tantrums because she's not allowed in the other tinier closet as well. So this is the level of drama that is Evelyn. Are you gonna actually jump up on my bed? Are you actually gonna jump up my bed and not act like a neglected little gremlin in my closet? Oh, good girl. Yeah, you can sleep on my bed. You're allowed up there. She's actually on my bed now that I'm telling you guys she doesn't do this. This is the first time in months that I've seen her jump up on the bed. She's done this specifically to prove me wrong. Actually, I think the reason she doesn't like my bed is that I usually have a fan running in here because it is summertime, and I think she doesn't like that the fan is pointed at the bed because that's how I stay cool at night. Yeah, she is on the bed now, actually. She is on the bed now. I think she's gonna like winter time here because she will get to cuddle in the blankets and she likes to burrow. Human make noise mean human can play. Yep, that is absolutely Evie logic. Alright, we need to find probably still calves and fawns that are hiding, I'm guessing. We'll see. Hopefully it's not too laggy for you guys. Some people are having problems with Twitch, but I think that can just be Twitch, so let's see. Pay attention to me. You're streaming perfect. Exactly. She does this also often at the start of videos too, and it very much could be that I start talking and I start, you know, moving around to do setup and stuff, and then she's like, oh, something interesting is happening. I must be involved. So, we will see. I know, you give cats such comfortable places to lay, and yet they choose to brute force their way into a small box in the closet. There's a reason that I don't often buy things for this cat, because I just know that if I purchase something specifically for Evie, by virtue of that, she will not use it. Her favorite toy, well, no, I lied. There's been one exception to that, and that was her rug, which is a tiny $10 Walmart rug, and it is her most favorite thing in the world, and I had to buy 3 of them because I realized, God forbid this rug ever get destroyed or wear out or anything, she will tantrum, she will scream, so I have 3 of them. She's not figured out that I have multiple yet. Did you burrow under my covers or did you jump down? I don't actually know where the cat went. I took my eyes off her for a second and she's disappeared. Oh, here, is this? Yes, this is the elk herd. Oh, okay, the calves and fawns are, or the calves are with the herd. You can see them running. Okay, so we are looking for the ambulatory ones then. So, but yes, no, that is, and it's like, it's not even a big, comfortable box either. It is the tiniest, narrowest, vertical box that is less than a foot across, and she likes to wiggle in there. I don't even know how she manages to turn around, and she will just lay there. I think some of that could be that she likes the cool, because it's a little bit cooler than carpet to lay on in the summertime, which certainly it's not as hot here as it is in California, but it's still warmer on the carpet, and she doesn't always like that. Oh my goodness, a lot of people think it's gonna be Stranger Wolves to attack next. Yeah, that's not a bad guess. I would not be surprised. Yeah, she did say you're a liar. This cat tries immediately to convince everyone that she is the most neglected, pathetic little waif. She is not. She is not neglected. But the minute she's not receiving attention when she wants it, she will attempt to convince everyone otherwise. You bought your cat so many cat toys and she chooses to play with your stuffed animals in a ball of yarn. Yeah, Evie's favorite thing is stick under rug, and the only part of that that I actually purchased for her was a rug because her old one had a backing on it that was coming off. Also, thank you for the resub, Gay. Oh, you've been sub for 2 months. Oh, I'm glad it went through. I'm glad it went through. Thank you for supporting the channel. All right, we gotta find mule deer. And speaking of, I think I hear some. I just wanted to mark some of that territory, but where is the mule deer? Where? Hello? Is it up ahead, probably? Oh, it's probably up ahead because I can't smell it. Where? Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna sniff a bit. Here we go. So they ran this way. They went down here. I don't know. Oh, this is a doe mule deer. I think it's just a doe by herself, though. Yep, just a doe by herself. All right, we're gonna look for other things. We'll go down this way because I think I smell more mule deer. Let's see. Oh, you bought a fancy cat water fountain because they wanted to water from the sink and now they drink from the dog water. Oh no. Yup, that's a cat for you. That's a cat for you. That's why I'm like, I don't know. I usually don't buy things for her unless it's something that she really needs, or it's, you know, like an essential, like her food or whatever. That I don't buy her a lot of toys because she likes stick under rug, and pretty much anything that I get for her will probably be inferior to that and will not be liked. So I've just learned my lesson. This is just how it is with cats. You get them a toy and they like the box it came in better than the toy itself. So cats are something else. They really genuinely are. It's so funny. But yeah, I think the one thing that I did get her was, like, I got her a little cat bed, and she slept in it once. That's a bull elk. We're not messing with that. She slept in it once. I saw her sleeping next to it a number of times. Never seen her sleeping in it again. Maybe in the winter time she'd prefer it, when it's actually colder and she would want something to snuggle up with, but other than that, didn't use it. So, thus is the way of the feline, apparently. Oh my goodness. Oh, yuck. 116 degrees where you used to live in California. Yeah, California is getting a heat wave, and everyone it's anytime that a heat wave happens in California, everyone who lives where I used to live will start texting me about it, so I'll immediately get multiple messages from different people going, Jay, guess how hot it is? I don't envy them. I feel very bad for them. I know how it is, but, like, and that's a buck mule deer. Never mind. All right, maybe we should have gone for that moose. Maybe I'll go back and see if we can find that moose, because that'd probably be enough food for a lot of us. Oh my goodness, let's see. Buy an expensive cat tree, they want the cardboard box that it came in. Literally, though. There's like an unspoken rule of feline ownership. Aha! Never mind, I found a baby. Alright. We're going to hunt the baby. We're gonna bring it back for the puppies. Probably... Well, I'm trying to think. Actually, maybe we want to feed this one to Typhoon. Ooh, watch out. The mother is closing in. Oh, watch out, Typhoon. Alright, let's get another bite in. Ouch! Excuse you, ma'am. Alright, I guess we'll let... You know, I'm gonna let Typhoon eat this. We'll see how much it fills him up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, some cats don't like, some cats do not like being picked up, especially when they did not request it. Ooh, yeah, we gotta feed the pups for sure. Alright, let's see if we can find a few more hares. Feed Typhoon, and then send him... Actually, I'm just gonna send him back, because we only have 3 pups. If I can bring something back, he'll probably be fine. So, let's see. Is Hurricane the Eyebrows coat? I don't know. I don't remember if she was the Eyebrows coat or not, actually. I don't remember. It's been a little bit. It has been a little bit. Also, this is a bit preemptive, but we should talk about what we want to do with Lost River, because I definitely am going to be playing Lost River when it comes out on YouTube. But it would be interesting to know, like, do you guys want to do anything with streaming? We can't bring Hurricane and Typhoon to Lost River is the problem. Oh, most of the pups are already over 20 pounds. We can't bring these 2 to Lost River, assuming it plays by the same rules as... I'm operating on the assumption that it's going to play by the same rules as current Lost River. Which would mean that you're not able to transfer wolves between. They're considered... I think it's basically like, you know, they're considered far enough geographically that it would be implausible. So, if we want to do something with Lost River, we need to decide what we want to do with that. And, like, do we want to bring a wolf over there, have him play for a season? Would we want to have a wolf who plays there permanently, and we do something like switching off or something? We gotta talk about that if we want to do anything with Lost River on Twitch here, because on YouTube it's easy enough. On Twitch we have limited streaming slots. Alright, let's see. Might actually hunt one of these elk babies. We're pretty hungry, so this might not be a bad idea. It would definitely be fun to stream Lost River and explore. We just have to figure out what wolf we want to do it with. I think there is gonna be a lot of fun stuff to check out. Oop, the baby has toppled. Ouch. I didn't even get to get a bite though, because the mother was right there. All right, let's see. I can see where you are. Oh yeah, these guys are not hard to bring down. You're not gonna whack me. No, you ain't. Ain't doing that again. Why don't you run ahead of your baby? That'll be nice. That'll work out. Whoa, hello? What the heck? Oh. Ouch. I was very confused by them turning around like that. What in the world was that all about? Oh, yeah, don't you double back. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Not about that. Not about any of that. Alright, come here. Alright, there's the mother. Alright, we got it. That's good. That's fine. I might call Typhoon back if there's anything left, or I might just try to bring it back as a meat chunk. Let's see. Yeah, some cats really do like cat trees. It depends on the kitty, because, like, some of my cats have not. Evie didn't care. For a little while, I did have a cat tree that I kind of just inherited from my family, but I gave it back because I was like, she doesn't use it. She lays on the bottom of it. She can find somewhere else to lay on the bottom of it. I don't think she ever climbed it. She's not a climber. But there's other cats that absolutely love them, so it very much depends on the cat. New legacy for Lost River would be interesting. We could also, but this would be further out, we could also move one of the legacies, which would probably be Peregrine's legacy, so Puma's heir, to Lost River, or we could start an entirely new legacy. I'm just spitballing ideas here. We could do something different and have a new legacy over in Lost River. And use that as a way to check it out, and then maybe just play more infrequently or something like that, or put it into the rotation. One of the older dev blogs from December, they mentioned you couldn't bring your Saga Wolves from 3 Main, Emmett Creek, and Towerfall to Lost River, and the other way around. Okay, so it does work by the same rules. I couldn't remember if they'd officially said anything or not. Yeah, the Elk's like, no one bullies my baby without payback. Unfortunately for you, we need to eat. So, yep, sorry about that. Storm do be coming in. I'm glad you guys like the keyboard noise, because I like the mechanical keyboards. I like those better than the more software-based ones. I don't know, I feel like the mechanical is less likely to break than the the electronic ones. So I always have very clicky keyboards. And this one so far has been good. My really good one that I had for most of YouTube finally started to die, and so I had to get another one like right before I moved. But this one's also got a nice clicky sound to it, and I never know if people are gonna like it or not, because some people are really annoyed by keyboard noises, other people really like them. So I'm glad most people seem to really like them. I think it'd make more sense to have a legacy in each map. That would make sense. Oh my goodness, the boys are disappearing. Let's drop some food here. Somebody can eat this. Thunder, Stormcloud, please come back. How full are the babies? The babies actually do need a little bit more food. Did you not have the chance to finish feeding them? You must not have. You're starting a new legacy for Lost River, personally. That makes sense. You know, a YouTuber who puts a blanket over his keyboard when he records to keep the noise out, and gosh, I can't even imagine how hot that would be. I would just die. I would die immediately. I could not be me. That sounds like sensory heck. And not to mention the temperature is already bad. Ooh, oh, it would be cute to see the baby hairs. And I don't know, like, I would love it if they ever added, like, a big bison herd where you could see the calves and stuff there, too. That would be very, very fun. Aw, no worries, welcome, thank you for joining us. It do be Tuesday, though. I also almost forgot, which is not good, because I have things to do today. Goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I do have some very fun plans for Lost River. I talked a little bit about what we're going to be doing with the Wayfinder's Legacy for Lost River. But there's a few other plans that I think might be surprising And I'm not gonna reveal all of them just yet. You are also still hungry. Why don't I feed you guys some more here? Let's see. I do hope they'll add baby bison at some point. Ah, yes. Time to play the game. Am I hearing weird sound effects in the game, or is my cat yowling in the background here? I could not tell you. Sometimes the sounds of the game sound like something happening in real life. Oh yeah, bison babies would be a challenge for sure. I think Dante would just straight up refuse. He's so done with bison. He would not want to mess with it, even if it is a baby. He's not. It's not worth it. Oh, are you guys all going in the grass now? All right, I guess that's our cue to take a nap. And I think the territory was fine. Everybody's full on food. Typhoon will need to eat, so we'll need to do like an actual hunt tomorrow. All right, let's go ahead and get some sleep. It'll definitely be interesting to see when these come out. We'll have to see. I don't know. We don't have exact release dates, but I know the team was hoping for Saga this year, so I don't know if it'll be this year or if it'll be next year, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were saying for a while. So I would guess either this year or early next year, but I'm basing that mostly off of WolfQuest having a really good track record with staying true to their general release times, while also still not announcing actual release dates. So it could be a little bit afterwards, but I would. Oh, I guess that's our injury healed. That's good. All right, Thunder, let's stay in the grass. Yes, Typhoon, let's go hunt. Let's go hunt. I know you're very hungry, and the pups are also very hungry, and our territory's gone to heck. That's great. All right, let's go mark the territory and come back. Let's not go to the territory and let's fight off these coyotes first. Rip to everyone who voted Stranger Wolves. Sorry about that one. Where is... All right, get out. Leave. Be gone. Away you go. All right. There we go. You watch a pack of 25 wolves hunt a bison, and the killing blow is another bison running into it. Oh my goodness. I'm not surprised. Those things are tanks. Yeah. They are car sized. They're big. They're beefy. They are, I don't even know, probably at least a few tons of very angry, very muscular beef. I'm not hacking with that. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. Does Yellowstone have porcupines? I don't know. What am I hearing? Lone Bull Elk, why are you near my rendezvous site? I do not appreciate this. Not good. Not great. Yo! 11.2k channel points from that? Goodness, congratulations, Hogwarts streamer. Yeah, sometimes when you bet against the odds, it pays off. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I don't know if they are actually adding baby animals. We were just speculating. I don't think they've announced anything official about that. I believe Yellowstone does a porcupine, but they're quite uncommon. I'm trying to remember, because I remember seeing porcupines somewhere, but I think it may have been Rocky Mountains. I don't know. I've been to a lot of different national parks as a child, and sometimes different events kind of blend together. Some are more obvious, like obviously seeing the wolf was in Yellowstone, but like there's well, and I'm pretty sure we did see bears in Yellowstone as well. There's a time that there was a bear that crossed the road, and I think that was up in Northern California. I think that was Yosemite actually. But yeah, sometimes some of the smaller events like the porcupine blend together. What happened to the territory? I don't know. Stranger wolves, I guess. Probably stranger wolves. We're gonna have to hunt something too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the territory is no bueno right now for some reason. Genuinely couldn't tell you why. Also, how close are the... Oh yeah, the pups are gonna age up next time we sleep probably. Because we're just waiting on sunset now. So let's see. Let's go up this way. Yeah, don't don't feel like you have to vote in the channel point, the predictions. Forgot what they were called. Don't feel like you have to either. They're fun, but if you don't want to put your... that's the culprit, probably. If you don't want to have to put your channel points into them, don't feel like you need to. It is a risk. You're more likely to lose than to gain, but you could gain big if you do. So... yeah, high-stakes predictions can be fun. And you can always put, like, not your full amount so that you can keep some back and be able to contribute to, like, name submissions and stuff. Goodness. Yep, we got some hackers. Maybe, poking around. Oh my goodness. Rip. Channel point predictions claim another victim. Alright. Oh my goodness. Hello? Oh, toy shovel. Yeah, okay, that would make sense. Thought maybe it was gonna be a fish. But nope, no fish today. Alright, I would like to find something to eat before we entirely run out of affinity, because I'm gonna have to send Typhoon back, and the whole point of bringing him with was to run into something that we could hunt, and I've not seen anything. So that's great. Love when that happens. Oh yeah. Puma and her freaking hecked up jeans, and Ezra and his false gray coat. Oh my goodness, that was the biggest bait of WolfQuest that we have had so far. Absolutely legendary. Absolutely legendary. We could send Puma's heir to Lost River. If you guys want to. We could move one of the legacies over there rather than entirely starting a third one. Did I? I did mark that one, okay. We could send Puma's heir over there. We just have to make sure we get the air polls done by then. And we could start switching off between litters, potentially, if you guys would prefer that, because... whoa, that's the lake. Hello, lake. The fish with no eyes. Wonder if there's gonna be a Lost River scavenger hunt when the DLC comes out. That would be really fun in Lost River, because man, can you even imagine what kinds of places and objects they could hide there? Yeah, Puma had like, I think around 50 episodes. I think we topped out at like 46 or something like that. I'm pretty sure. That was our first full Age 8 legacy, and then Maple was the second, and man, WolfQuest did do an incredible job with... who goes there? Aha! Bears! But yeah, WolfQuest did do an incredible job with the... oh, I guess that makes sense. With the Age 8 finale. Like, I think the way that they handled the wolves not living forever was really good and really impactful, and like, you're not forced to do it because you don't have to age your wolves up. Why is Crevice Lake in my territory? Why is Crevice Lake by my den? Why is there Crevice Lake here? I'm going to eat you. Did you go back? They might have... nope, they are still going this way. Alright. Somebody is gonna lose a tail today. Get out of here. Ain't about this. You don't get to go traipsing through my territory like this. No, you don't get to go traipsing through my territory. You get to leave now. Goodbye. Goodbye, get out. Get out. You don't get to be here in my territory. You're why my territory's decayed. But yeah, I do think playing all the way through Age 8 lends to some truly incredible stories. You know what? We're eating mule deer today. You are dinner. Or lunch. We're probably gonna eat mule deer. I'm tired of searching, and you are... If we can catch up to you, easy enough to eat. Oh, are you howling because you think you won? Do I need to come back there and beat the living snot out of you again? Because I will do it, so help me. I don't actually know if that was them, but I just hope they're not thinking that they have achieved any form of victory, because I will return and kick their butts. Or singular butt, actually, because there's only one of her, apparently, in the territory. The age system did a lot for the game's replayability, giving you new perks each year to shake up the gameplay each time, and the last day is such an emotional ending is very well crafted. Yes, truly, like, I think this is, overall, WolfQuest is a very, very well-designed game, but I definitely think this is one of the stronger aspects of it as well, because it's not necessarily forced if you don't want to keep aging your wolf up, but there is a lot of value to aging up. And yo, thanks for the resub, Starry Sky. And it is like well done in that it does provide that ending without like it's hard to explain. It's done in such a way that it's bittersweet because, you know, it still is an ending. It still is death, but it also is a conclusion, a closure to that legacy. There we go. There we go. We got a good bite. That's gonna start to slow him down. Did we? We still need to... Okay, I'm gonna stop and pee really quickly. I'm just gonna put my scent post here. I don't care enough to follow my rule of not changing the scent post positions today. We are busy wolves with things to do. We do not have the time to stand around and go hunting for that today. Let's see. Here we go. Oh yeah, and the NPC coats are also kind of a cool, they're a pretty cool system as well. I think it encourages you to keep playing generationally, which also increases the replay value, even in a cosmetic fashion. Thanks for joining us, Nexus. We'll see you around. Yeah, I'm gonna stop and pee really quickly, as one does. You know, it's just like a pit stop when you're on a road trip. Alright, I don't like how far away you are leading us. We are, okay, we're gonna stop and turn this around. We're not, nope, we're not doing this. Not about this. Hunting mule deer is so aggravating now. I think they're meant to be kind of challenging prey because otherwise they're just a factually better elk. Like, they're weaker. I mean, they don't provide as much food, but they still provide enough to feed two wolves. So, like, you have to have some disadvantage to hunting them. Where the frick did this man go? You have to have a disadvantage to hunting them, otherwise they're just factually better than elk. And that's not ideal. Really? Oh, you double back, what the heck? Hold on. Sir? Sir? No? Alright, where is this guy? Down here? Did you go down here? There you go, alright. I see you now, Hecker. We're gonna start going back. The affinity, yeah, the affinity's bad. Affinity bad right now. I'm gonna ideally chase this guy and bring him down right by the rendezvous site. It's kind of my plan here. How far away are we? I don't like that. Alright, we just gotta keep him moving this direction because ideally we'll be able to multitask here. Nope, sir. Sir? Sir? Cease. Come on. Come on. He's slowing down at least. Oi, why are you out of our territory? You're not supposed to be here. Quit it. Alright, we'll just bring him down here then, I guess, and dine and dash. This is gonna be easier. We need to bring back food because... Hello? Well, we're just good. That was just a hard hit. Okay. We do need to bring back food. We're just gonna have to book it back after this, because otherwise we're about to have a bad time. Oh, wow. You really just kicked me off instantly. That's great. Love that. Love to see it. Love to see it. At least he's back in our territory. We don't have time to wait around is the problem here, so we're just gonna have to frickin' run for it when we get done. Otherwise, we're about to have really bad times. Alright, nope. Please go down. Just die. Alright, mark carcass. Eat, and then we go back as quickly as we can, because, yeah, the affinity is not good. This is what I don't like about mule deer fights. Also, hello, Pumpkin Spice. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, they make it harder because wolves in real life don't eat them very often. That's not surprising. Typhoon, finish your food, please. We have to get back to our babies so they don't disappear. Alright, how are we doing? 82%, okay. Favorite wolf I've ever played with. Okay. Goodness. That's a question that I get asked very, very frequently, and it is incredibly hard to answer one because... Okay, we're running back. It's very hard to answer because I've liked a lot of them for different reasons. Like, I don't think we've had a story that I haven't liked yet. There's some that have stood out more strongly than others, but there's really not any that I haven't enjoyed. I think Maple and Puma have definitely stood out as very recent obvious examples because, like, we played all the way through their legacies and they both had some incredible stories. But I've also really been enjoying the Elements pack canon. That's always fun too, the multiplayer aspect of it, and I think it's been fun to dabble in the more fantasy stories because I normally do play very realistic, and as much as I like the more, or maybe not very, but like overall I try to take a realistic bent. Sometimes we do anthropomorphize the wolves a little bit, but we definitely don't usually go as heavy into the fantasy aspects. And I do like the realistic stories, but there's always going to be novel things you can do with the fantasy that are just going to be different from any of the other stories that we've done. So I really have enjoyed the Elements pack canon and the challenge pack because of that. And because it also gives me a chance to do fun multiplayer stuff with friends. Good job, pups. Thank you for staying in the grass as well. Alright, now we get the alert. Alright, we're good. But I think a lot of our wolves have had really, really memorable stories, too. I've been enjoying going back to the main legacy, too, and of course, like, the Wayfinders are the kind of the classic pack at this point. Let's see. Realism with enough anthropomorphism to be fun, yeah. Because if you played totally strict realism, like we are our wolves, we humanize them a little bit. Like a normal wolf is just gonna be like dealing with competitors or stuff. There's not like any sort of maybe I wouldn't say any. Oh goodness, Eagle, hello. I wouldn't say that there's not any emotional aspect to it, because I do think animals, too, they do experience emotions, definitely. I think they experience them somewhat differently than we do. Yeah, you get some different... Like, if it was strict realism, it's kind of hard to quantify it, because I think we attribute a little bit more, like when a wolf will have a particular feud with another pack, that's something that will end up being a little bit more humanized, or a wolf's ongoing reactions to certain things are a little bit humanized. Not maybe completely, because it's not out of the question to think that a wolf would experience something that ends up being traumatic and then learn and carry on that knowledge and develop a fear of things, because we see that, like, even in dogs, they can develop fears if something particularly scares them. So it's not entirely, but we do attribute more human emotions and thinking to them than real wolves probably have. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely think, too, Maple's story was a really interesting one, because there were a couple of ways that I could have seen it panning out, and I think the ending to her story did fit. It wasn't big or flashy, it was kind of just quiet, it was very bittersweet. but I do think it was still a fitting conclusion, even if it wasn't a particularly dramatic one. Not to say that I don't think a dramatic conclusion could have been unfitting. There are a couple of things that I think could have happened that didn't. That could have been really dramatic, and that would have provided a different ending that was still in line with the themes of the story. But that's one thing that I've really enjoyed about WolfQuest, and I feel very blessed that we've gotten the stories we have with it, because they've had a lot more thematic consistency to them than I often would expect from a game that does rely on RNG, because it's not, you know, it's RNG when animals attack, it's RNG what happens, a lot of it, and so you don't always get consistency with that. So I'm really thankful our stories have had that, because I think it's fun that I get to storytell in the way that I do with it, and I'm looking at kind of carrying that over now into other games. We started playing Niche. I am going to pummel you. Please go in the grass, children. Are they hidden yet? Sunset, need you to hide. Alright. It's time for a beatdown. You came back. No, you're Prospect Peak, actually. You were not the wolf who's here before. My stamina might not let me give you the thrashing you deserve. Hurricane's gotten to be a less chill wolf. Okay, Hecker. Awesome. Love that. Wonderful. It's fantastic. You love to see it. Stop running through the grass where my babies are hiding. Get out. Get out. Alright. Yeah, Hurricane's definitely gotten to be a snappier, no-nonsense wolf when it comes to dealing with some of these predators. That said, is everybody pretty full? Everybody's full on food, I think. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and sleep then. We've got a leg injury. Hopefully that will heal overnight. We'll see. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and I think we'll just sleep here. Oh yeah, Rat's really fun as well. I need to finish her story. It's one of those things that's still kind of in schedule heck. The problem with following predictable schedule when I can is that sometimes it's hard to add in like the one-off episodes. And she only has like 1 or 2 episodes left, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we're gonna sleep again. Yeah. Oh! And here we are at the end of the litter. I think we're just gonna keep the ending because a lot of people weren't as fond of the prolonging it for injuries. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and finish out here. Don't think we're gonna get any more predator attacks at this point because that is the ending. Alright, what we will do though is we'll jump back to the main menu and we will go ahead and take a look at the grown-up pups really quickly here. So let me go ahead and do that and we'll be right back. Alright, here we are. We have our family tree. You guys were right. Sunset is indeed a runt. And actually, everybody survived this time, too. I mean, we only had 3 pups, but that is pretty good. Nobody died of illness, even though we had a few of them. Of course, we have Hurricane here. She has 1 strength, -1 speed. And then we have Typhoon, who has... Oh, yeah, he's a little bit older. I had forgotten that. 1 speed and -1 health. Oh my goodness, does anyone else's cat think any open mouth glass, like drinking glasses for them and stick their little paws in it? Evie is one of the first cats I've had who hasn't thought that. She's actually very, very good about not stealing food, but that is pretty rare in the realm of kitties. We'll go ahead and we'll take a look at the pups too. So we've got Sunset here, 1 strength, -2 stamina, 0 speed, and -2 health. Those are the runt stats, so they're a little bit lower compared to usual. We also have Thunder, -1 strength, but 1 health. There he is. He's very, very gray. Are these guys both gonna be gray? They all might be. I think these guys are both gray, so we probably won't see any black pups here. 1 strength, 1 speed, -1 stamina, -1 health, and that's the trio here. So I'm gonna go ahead. We'll age them up. Yeah, you did predict correctly on that one. Good eye. I'll age them up really fast here, and we will see what they look like as adults. And here we go. All right. Ooh, we got some cool coats, and ooh, I think I see some interesting things already. So we'll start off, I'll just go from left to right here. So we've got Thunder. Thunder has the radio collar. This is the Life is Rough coat here, and I believe I want to say this is 925M but modified. I think so, probably. Let's see. Oh, no worries. You are good. I'm sorry, Twitch is being weird though. He's also got these really very golden-y kind of eyes here. I don't see any customizations except for the radio collar. Let's listen to howls though. Yeah, he does have a scar. That's a deeper one, and then this one. This is also a nice one. Relieved from the black coat curse. I think we're going to have only gray coats now, though. Also, as for these, I don't know. It doesn't look like any customizations. We do have the radio collar. Let's look at this. Nothing that I'm seeing here. Oh, wait, crooked tail. And I think short tail would just be a toggle. Oh, yeah, curled inward. I see now. Okay, okay, no snaggle teeth, and this is... Oh, that's not a toggle, okay. Okay, so yeah, no short tail modifier. Aw, a little bit of a permanently tucked tail. It looks like he does have a sweet face. We already saw his stats, but he is again. I'll go through these more detail when we do the air poll as well. I'm just going to kind of click through them quickly here because there's not a whole lot to see except for just looking at the coats and getting a brief preview of that. That's Thunder. Of course, Hurricane herself. We also have Stormcloud here has something you guys probably can see already. That's interesting. You got the Grizzer coat, which is gray. He has a missing eye, is the very obvious one here. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen that roll naturally on a pup. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that roll naturally on a pup. I think I've only seen it on adults, or on the generated ones, because Tatter has a missing eye. Yeah, both of the boys did get eye injuries, apparently. Wow, yeah, that's true. Very, very unique, for sure. And his one good eye, you can see, is kind of this greeny yellow sort of shade there. Yeah, I do like the new customizations. The edema ones might be a little bit, or edema or edema. Edema maybe is right. I don't know. Pronunciation is not my strong point. Those are a little bit unsettling, but definitely very unique customizations. Let's listen to his howls as well. That's a pretty high-pitched howl than this one. Ooh, some vocal range for sure. And yeah, I feel that about petting wild animals. What was it that I was literally on Sunday, we were talking about pine martens, and I was like, that is another animal that just, like, is entirely too pettable for what it is. Like, if you tried to grab a wild pine marten and hug it, it would probably bite you. Like, I'm just saying, it would probably bite you. But it looks like you could just pick it up and snuggle it and kiss its little head, and I really want to. Very bad idea. Very, very tempting. Way more than it should be. But anyway, I don't think any ear customizations here. And yeah, I don't see the eye customizations pop up very frequently at all. Like I said, I think this is the first time we've seen one on a pup. But it looks like that's the only customization that he got here. And here's his stats again, just for a brief refresher. And not too much to see here right now. But that's Stormcloud. And then last of all, we've got their sister, Sunset, who also has a scar. Goodness gracious, what were these pups doing to get so beat up? Did they just form a chaotic trio of chaos and go pick a fight with a bear or something like that? Because my goodness, you look like you got mauled by a bear too. That is this coat here from Life is Rough, which I think... I don't remember which one this is. I want to say it might be middle gray. Middle gray or 778M. I don't remember specifically which one it is. Yeah, bad luck indeed. I'm wondering if maybe they got into like one really big fight together when their parents weren't around or something. It just kind of vibes that way to me. Again, a gray coat though. And then no eye customizations here. Very, very golden eyes though. And let's listen to her howls. Higher pitched one here, and then her secondary. Oh yeah, and then the secondary is a little bit deeper here. Yeah, she is quite pretty as well. I don't think we got any customizations here. Nope, doesn't look like it. And then for these, I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary. Nope, doesn't look like it. So no customizations, just the scars of the coat. Here's a quick look at her stats again. She is a runt, of course. And then nothing too much to see here, but I think this is where we're going to leave it off then, because we did get to look at the puppies, and next time we'll be starting off a new one, and then maybe I'll put it out to a poll on JayPlays too, so that everybody can weigh in on it, see if we want to move Puma's legacy to Lost River, and then basically what'll happen with that is once Hurricane's litter, whatever litter is running, would end, then we'd start up with Puma's heir and do a Lost River run, and start switching off between every litter rather than between each wolf. So we'd switch between Hurricane and whichever wolf ends up being Puma's heir, pretty much. So yeah, that's kind of what we would end up doing if we do it that way. I'll put it to a poll on JayPlays too, hopefully this week. Also, hopefully the air polls will resume. I'm sorry, I know I'm bad with those. Hurricanes episodes are finally going up though. So you can catch up there if you missed some of the beginning ones. But yeah, with that, I think we're going to go ahead and leave this off. So thank you guys all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, and to drop a follow at JZX535 on twitch.tv so that you can see when we are next going live. But I will see you guys next time. Until then, this is Jay, over and out.